this is Abdul, and today we are going to discuss on how we can create this eye loading animation. But before getting into it, let's see what are the requirements that we need to meet this animation. First of all, we all can see that the background is black. Apart from that, we can see that the eye which has been drawn is a capsule shape, and the pupil which is inside it is in circle of black color. Okay, so once we have requirements, we can now work and we can create this eye loading animation. So let's get started. Now to create an eye loading animation, we will need a blank black screen first of all. So let's remove all this code and create a Z stack, a container, and in this container we are going to make it black. Right, so we have turned this container to black, and we can see that the black color has been added on the background, but we can see that the safe areas are not being ignored. So let's ignore these safe areas first, and now it's asking us, so which safe areas do we need to ignore? So we need to ignore all safe areas. So let's make it all, and after adding all, we can see that we have got a blank black screen. Right. Once we have a black background, now the next step is to create an eyeball, and in order to create an eyeball we need a capsule. So let's create a capsule first. Right, so wait a few minutes. Okay, so now it might be a problem that capsule might be of a black color. So in order to get this capsule being displayed, let's change this foreground color to white. Okay, so here we have a capsule with a foreground white. Let's add some width and height to it. I'll give width 100 and height 50. Right, so we are done with the eyeball. Now let's create a pupil. Now for the pupil we need to add a view in this front of this eyeball. And in order to add a view in front of another view, we need overlay. So let's create a pupil inside this eyeball, and we discussed that pupil will be of circle shape, and here we can see that we have got the pupil, and we can change its height and width using the frame. So let's give it 20. Alright, so here we have an eyeball. Now in order to get another eyeball, we are going to create horizontal stack, and to create horizontal stack we need edge stack. Let's add this capsule inside this horizontal stack. Horizontal stack, whatever the views we are going to add in this horizontal stack, it is going to arrange those views in horizontal order. So let's add another capsule to it. Once we have added another capsule, just wait for a few seconds and we can see that we have two eyeballs here. Now we can see that we need a space between these views, so let's create a space using spacing property of a horizontal stack. Let's try 30 space. Right, so we are done with the eyeballs. To make these eyeballs blink, we will need an animation to it. And in order to add animation, we will going to use state property wrapper, which reads and write the value on runtime. So let's create state property wrapper variable with the name is animating, and let's make it false right now. So the initial value of this is animating variable is false. Now let's, like on a pair, we can do what we can ask it to is animating. Wait, is animating equals to true. We will add animation to it using an animation function, where we need to pass two values. One is the type of animation that we want, and another is the equatable value. So I will be using ease in out for my case with a duration of 1.2. Now the duration is the amount that the eyeball is taking to blink once. and I want this to repeat forever. Apart from that, the value that I will be passing will be is animating. Now we have successfully added animation to it, but we can see there is no change in the eyeball. That is because height is still 50 right now. And in order to animate, we will add is animating. We will use the state that we have described over here is animating, and we will be making it as animating question mark. We will be adding an inline condition, like if it's animating, turn it to 50 or turn it to 0, or else you can keep it to 50. Now we can see that one eyeball has started blinking. Now we want same for the second eyeball, so we are going to add the same frame and same animation function to our second eyeball. So let's copy and paste over here, and let's see what's going to happen. Alright, so we are done with the eyeball loading animation, and we can see we have done it with a very simple shapes, one capsule, another one is circle. So we have added a capsule with a foreground white, with a frame, width and height. We haven't given a constant height because we need to animate the height. Then we have added an animation which will be toggling the value of is animating. Then we have a circle. Circle is being used for the pupil, and this overlay function adds this circle in front of this capsule. So we are done with our eye loading animation. Hope you guys like it. Have a nice day. Thank you.